Everybody's heard those urban legends about alligators living in the sewers, but the idea of some weird creature crawling up out of your toilet is just a myth, right? Well, not exactly. Grab your plunger and try not to faint, because here's a look at the craziest creatures to come up a toilet. Snakes. By far the most common creature to come out of a toilet is a snake, but it doesn't crawl so much as slither. That distinction was scant comfort to vlogger Ben Tedrick, who pulled a 5-foot rat snake out of a toilet and safely released it into the wild. So what could be worse than finding a 5-foot snake in your toilet? How about a 10-foot boa constrictor, nicknamed Keith by the numerous Manchester, England residents it tormented? This snake spent months in the city's sewer system, randomly poking its head out of different toilets until someone finally caught it. And what's worse than that? Well, in 2016, a man in Thailand discovered there was a 10-foot python hiding in his toilet when the snake poked its head out and bit down right on the guy's trouser snake. He called for help, and with his wife's assistance, they managed to free him from the beast's jaws. A team of rescue workers had to smash the toilet with hammers, though, in order to release the snake. Both the man and the snake survived, but neither with their dignity. Possums and opossums. Did you know that possums and opossums are different creatures? Besides being marsupials and having nearly identical names, though, they also share one other trait. They are both known to creep out of your toilet. Yep, in 2008, a man in Australia saw one of their native possums come out of the toilet in what he colorfully said was like the toilet had given birth. And in 2016, a woman in San Diego found a baby opossum peacefully swimming around in her toilet bowl because why not? Toilets bringing the world closer together, one marsupial at a time. A giant carnivorous lizard. The tegu is a type of South American lizard known for its aggressive predatory style and its considerable size, growing up to 4.5 feet in length. And in Norway, they're known for something else, crawling out of a toilet and scaring some poor kid half to death. Just how a tegu ended up in a Norwegian sewer is unknown, but it picked the worst possible time to surface, as it came out of the toilet right when a 3-year-old was being potty trained. We don't have a joke, because that's just terrible.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
An iguana. Florida is famous for its beaches, its oranges, and its amusement parks. Slightly less amusing, though, is the fact that it's not uncommon to find iguanas crawling out of your toilet. That's what one woman discovered in 2017, leading her to slam the lid shut and set 2 cinder blocks on top of it just to make sure. We feel you, lady. A squirrel. Of all the creatures in the world you might expect to crawl out of a toilet, rats are probably at the top of the list. But there's another, much cuter rodent that also makes a habit of slithering up from the murky depths. The squirrel. Yep, it's actually more commonplace than you might expect, with news outlets reporting squirrels in the crapper in Tallahassee, Florida, Winnipeg, Canada, and even Oklahoma, where a frightened lady called 911 when she found a squirrel in her toilet. An adult human. Animals don't know what toilets are, so they can probably be excused for crawling into and out of them. Humans, on the other hand, should probably know better, but apparently not, because it keeps happening. One guy intentionally jumped in there to get a cell phone and couldn't get back out, while in 2013, a man in Cape Town, South Africa, was found jammed butt-first so far down a portable toilet on a construction site that only his head, legs, and hands were visible. We're guessing once he was out of the toilet, he didn't waste any time getting out of those dirty clothes, too. Thanks for watching. Click the grunge icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus check out all this other cool stuff we know you'll love too.